Buckle my shoe. Oh,
Huh?
one, two, buckle my shoe.
One,
And
two,
four,
three, buckle my shoe.
I'm gonna kill myself. It's gonna be your fault.
We're gonna get another warning!
We're gonna get
Why
another one
is
of those
there
messages,
just
guy.
a storm noise?
Because it's threatening. It's menacing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. All right.
Just cracking open a cold one real quick.
Okay. All right. Welcome everybody to session 10, I believe, of Scales and Scars.
It's 11.
Girl, I don't know.
Is it 11?
Yeah.
No, I'm lying.
That's why I don't fucking trust you, man.
I don't know why you ever trust him.
Really don't listen to what.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to session 10 of Scales and Scars. I'm gonna do a real quick recap because I want us to get into the fight.
It was like the bully wolf when he's talking about like, oh, this guy just broke into my apartment, he's trying to shoot me. And we're like, oh, ha, crow again, but then he actually like dies.
I think someone said that to him a few days ago. I think Astrid was like, one day you're gonna be telling the truth and no one's gonna believe you.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be the fucking boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So one day
exactly.
something insane is gonna happen and no one's gonna believe me.
Oh, okay. So last time, we started the scouting that that Squad 7 or the Vile 5 was going to do. As you guys sat out, you heard that the heavy cavalry of the Third Army would be following you guys, but you all chose to go by dragon instead of by ground. So you were there days ahead of the heavy cavalry. As you guys set out, not much crazy really happened. Vina and Riken had a little conversation. As you guys sat down, you to like sleep for the night because you only had one day and then another half day to get across. You were ambushed by bandits, which I don't even know why I did that, but we're just gonna. You managed to figure out that the leader of the bandits was someone that you had seen during your stay at Rorson to pick up and buy a few things. Turns out that after having his cart stolen by Azag and then raided by gnolls flying on these enormous bird-like creatures from the mountains, he turned to banditry, which explains why he kind of explains why he attacked you. He died, as well as only one bandit, a singular one, survived and got away. I don't know whether to make him a character or not, because that's really funny.
The campaign's about to end, so no.
Not for this one. As you all went across to... Shut the fuck up.
I'll remember him in 5 years.
The one that got away.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass time for the next campaign.
Yeah.
As you all kept going west,
Our hands touch while we're at the bar together, and I look up like, hey, didn't you get killed by a bunch of people like a few years ago? It's like, yeah. I remember them.
I'm actually gonna
They
make
were-
my character him.
They were vile.
There were 5 of them, and I would describe them as vile. Say that again.
Vile.
That is a nice way to do
Imagine
it.
Dragons. Cue the music.
you guys...
What is it? Some kind of where secrets lie?
Okay. Stop stepping on sticks. You all kept going west. As you passed through, you saw rising smokestacks as you came across the recent port village that the Red Maw tribe was apparently taking up, resting in. During trying to go through one of the end of the forest, you found Cedric, who offered an alliance if you would help him take down Golem. You refused, saying we'll see what happens after we defeat Golem, and then you just kind of told him to fuck off, and you went on your way.
Is something funny?
You can't even see.
Stop breaking twigs.
You all managed to get inside of the port village, and eventually going over to where the
Crow, stop it!
It's not Crow!
It's not my
It's the
fault.
bubbling fucking morons with his asterisks in nature.
What you're talking about?
Never do such a thing.
Oh, I think the soundboard broke for me again because I don't hear anything.
Oh yeah, you need to go
Oh,
fix it.
here's twigs
I
fucking
was,
breaking.
I was wondering what you were yelling at. I was really
Losing
confused.
his fucking mind. Twigs everywhere. They keep breaking.
I thought this book was going insane. Stop breaking twigs, please.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Perfect.
I was getting mad at Crow for laughing at nothing. I was like, Crow, what's even funny?
Yeah.
Okay. Essentially, you all got to the barracks they were using to store food. You managed to poison Golem's meal, and basically challenged him to a 1v5. And now you all are outside there in this 45 by 45 foot arena made by gnolls with tower shields and spears, as you all be in your battle between each other in there. And that's where we're going to pick up. We're not going to waste any time.
Oh my god.
Was that why you were laughing so hard? Because you were waiting for
No.
the pipe? Okay. We are going to start combat.
I love combat. I love D&D.
First up is Jack.
I forgot we already rolled.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Okay.
Had us roll beforehand, so we could just get right into it.
Over
Oh
it.
no,
over
I
it.
was so confused for a second. I accidentally opened Quee's character sheet and I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
She's here.
Oh my god!
We're back.
The TVD is actually back.
We
They're
are
gonna
still
save
back.
the
Time
day.
Crow's playing Breach.
Does it
I'm
hit?
playing Acheron.
24 hits.
Yes.
Reach.
I cheer.
Don't you get like 2 attacks
Wait,
and like take
are we
advantage
hitting?
and stuff?
Uh,
Are we not?
Huh?
I thought we were fighting him.
I
Yeah,
thought.
we're fighting.
I roll the. Did we roll with initiative?
Yeah, we rolled
We
it.
did last
Oh
session.
shit! I
You
forgot.
pinned the initiative order.
Yeah, but that's for you, not for me to know.
that one doesn't hit. I cry.
Cool.
Aren't you like
no,
a
it's not
barbarian
cool.
though?
It's very sensitive of me.
I mean,
I'm a
Uh,
multifaceted
third
man.
attack
This is
because
not
you're using
whatever.
unless you're raging.
What?
If you rage or not, you don't get your third bonus action attack. If you rage, you get the extra damage. But if you rage, you don't get the bonus action attack. Well, you wouldn't have it either, right? Because you have to be raging. Whatever. I'm tired.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Go, just go ahead and roll damage.
Use
I rage.
Rage.
I rage.
Yay!
Oh my god.
She did a thing.
Say, does anyone remember if it's 2d8 or 2d6?
2d6.
Okay.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
That's fine.
Fiona Davis, my woman king.
Okay,
15.
15.
That was a good roll.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Your opinion means the most to
No
me.
problem.
Okay.
No, I did it. I said thank you.
Next up, the rest is I'm gonna guess that's everything you want to do, Jack.
It is.
Okay. Next up is going to be Vina.
Ah, me. Can I hold my action until all my friends went?
You can. Do you want to do anything as a bonus action or with your movement?
I want to move. I want to stay kind of in the back this time. I want the two barbarians to go in the front this time.
Okay.
I actually take a step back. Bonus action. Actually, no, never mind. I'm gonna use my main action. I'm gonna use my main action now. I'm gonna cast Hellish Blast, 2 of them. But I'm still
Okay.
gonna keep my distance. Is it +9? Lol. +8. 20 and 14.
20 hits.
Okie dokie. 1d10 plus 3. 12.
12 points of damage. Nice.
Force damage.
Yep.
Guys, how do you activate the music?
Hmm?
I've been existing in this world of not having music for like a year or more. How do you activate the music? Like, how do you make it play?
Oh, we have no
No.
I have music on YouTube, it's just on the stream.
Okay.
But are you talking about the sound effects that we use?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like music that we play in the background. Is that not for us?
Okay, yeah, no, that, not unless you guys want to.
We can use the music bot.
No, it's fine. It's just because my headphones now, it's like, this is the only thing in my world, and it's like strange. I don't like it.
Let me get something underway then. 'Cause I do have one song that I wanted to do for this.
Hi Crow, 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 hi.
What the hell?
Aye, like the monkey,
Aye,
like the big eye monkey.
Like the big eye monkey.
This is great stream audio.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great stream. We're professionals.
As our audience can see, this is the shit I have to deal with as a DM.
You probably got the most chaotic party ever, Bismarck.
Yeah.
Is that right with this one? Yes. Okay. This one, please. Repeat. Okay. So, Vina, is that all you are doing?
Pretty sure, yes, my good sir.
Cool. Next up is Albatross. Albatross, as your first, as your action, as your turn begins, you feel like something down the bond between you and your dragon, and I need you to make a con save.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna have his superpower unleashed.
Oh my god. Go gadget.
Oh my god.
15. That succeeds. You do not lose your turn.
Oh.
The fuck? What is
You do
Okay.
feel from down the bond, Atara say, "Perhaps I should have done this earlier."
Yeah, I'll say.
You'll need it, and you gain this as a new.
Where
You can move.
my
Oh
telephone?
my god.
It's my
Oh
super
my
suit.
god.
You reading all that.
Albatross can use 2 key points to force a target they struck with a melee attack to make a DC.
Please don't read it aloud. I'm gonna
save.
kill myself. Yeah, I guess we're giving Albatross the Big Emperor now. Period. Okay, I'm gonna read that after this turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna run within 10 feet of him. Wait, what kind of weapon does he have?
He has a big great sword and what looks like a wrapped chain with a spearhead on the end of it.
Okay. So I'm going to activate my arms of the Astral Self, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me look at his sheet.
Oh, he's poisoned.
He's poisoned.
Alright.
Yes,
poisoned.
he is.
That's great then.
So,
Oh, now I actually do damage to him. That's so great.
which means that this is a normal roll.
Yeah.
Plus... Natural 20.
So yeah, he doesn't take any damage. But then I attack him twice, period.
Cool. You have, do you have advantage?
Yeah. I don't. No, do I? I don't know. I don't think I do.
Well, with your ability, you add a d4 to it.
Yeah.
23 hits.
Okay. And then it's...
Your average damage modifier is doubled, so that's
Yeah, I got it.
14 points of force damage, right?
Yeah, force damage. And then I back up.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you're able to land some pretty solid hits on him. You do back up, which means you
I'm 10 feet away from him, so would he be able to reach me? because I-
would.
Okay.
So do you still try to pull away?
No, I'll stay there.
Okay. As your turn ends, he is going to not do anything. He's not going to use a legendary action. Next up, we've got Brittany.
Oh shit. Definitely have my tier 2 sheet open, guys.
Sounds like we're in combat.
I don't remember modifiers. That's like the only thing. That's like also like the most
That's
important.
the only thing you do! It's probably a +3.
Okay. Is that with advantage?
Do both of them hit?
Neither of them hit.
Okay. Is
18 barely hits.
Cool. I've remembered. I need a rage, and
Yes.
then I'm gonna do
Then
that
you roll
one,
your magic table.
which I also don't have open, but that's because my Peter was out of commission.
19 points of slashing damage.
Eh. Well, we'll see what the wild magic is in a second. 1d100. Don't do this to me now, Roland.
God
It's giving me
damn
time
it.
to open the wild magic table.
I did open it!
It's trying to find the funniest one to give you.
Fireball, 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 fireball!
Fireball, 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 fireball!
Please! I'm
Fireball!
right there.
Which
I'm
one?
right
Which one
there.
is fireball again?
I think it's like 9.
Yeah, it's a really low number.
It's 8.
Try
Come on,
rolling
come on,
again.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is it working?
There we go. Okay,
45.
45. Yeah, sometimes bots don't respond to the first one.
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action each of your turns.
Oh!
Oh my god!
You can't stop that. Okay.
Whoops!
That's actually really useful.
That's so good.
You can hit him run if you want.
I can! Okay, do it this turn, but I can do it next turn.
Okay. So, up next is Chris.
Hey, yeah, so... That's a good question. How many attacks does Brittany make?
2.
2? I'm gonna haste Brittany. And then, where are we? Like, what does this place look like?
This is a flat land
You're
of.
Fucking
You're surrounded
boring.
by
Oh
other
my
nobles
god.
in big
Oh,
armor.
Yeah.
cool. I guess I'll just stand back a little bit and I'll give the albatross bardic inspiration.
Sick.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to burn 2 legendary actions to use his chain lasso. He does not have advantage on this attack because of poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a plus.
I thought you could only use 1 legendary action at a time.
He can use 2 for heightened stuff, but this is still technically a legendary action. It just consumes more legendary points.
Yeah. Some specific abilities you can use more than one. Liches have one of those also.
Ooh.
Oh.
So does that hit, or are you going to use cutting words?
What?
That's a 20
Sorry, I
to
wasn't
hit
paying
on
attention.
you.
How is he hitting me? How is he attacking me?
He's throwing the chain lasso at you.
You know, fuck that guy. What the hell?
1.
Well, oops. I opened my files on accident.
So that should still hit.
Yeah, that hits.
2d12 plus. That is 24 points of piercing damage. And I'm going to need you to make a DC 18 strength save.
Okay. What are my strengths? Save?
Yes.
It's alright. No.
12. You fail. You see him wrap the chain around his arm. You are pulled within a square adjacent to him. And that's going to be the end of his legendary actions. And his turn starts. You all see Golem look around as he's like assessing each of you. He looks down towards Chris, but you see his eyes drift over towards Jack.
What?
He is going to make 1 attack with his greatsword against Chris, but since the disadvantage from the poison, this is disadvantage. That is 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits. That's my AC.
Okay. 8. That is 13 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to do 2 of his attacks against Jack. I just copied the whole ability. Okay. That is a 19 and an 18. Thank God for the poisoned effect. Jack,
Yes.
what is your AC?
I think it's 18.
18?
So, yeah.
Okay, then both of those just hit.
Yeah, I know.
So then that's 4d8 plus 16. That is 37 damage halved because you are raging.
Yippee.
That halved is 18 points of damage.
Cool.
He is going to. He's going to end his turn there. Yeah. All right. Next up is Jack.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm changing my HP. La la la. Okay. I'm gonna make 3 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on ahead. Okay, 25 hits, 23 hits, and 22 hits. All those
Yep.
hits.
Okay, alright, so that's 6 plus 15. Yeah,
25.
perfect.
Okay, he is going to spend one legendary action to retaliate against you. With his greatsword. That is a 30 to hit. That should hit. That's 15 points of slashing damage reduced to
7.
7. Thank you. That we're gonna go now down to Vina.
Mm-hmm. Vina is going to rush forward. Where is Chris in where is she at the moment?
She is right next to him because he pulled her over to him.
Okay. Can I could Vina position herself between the two of them possibly?
No, because she was pulled to a square adjacent to him, so she's within 5 feet. You can try to make a. I'd say it depends on, because if you do move Chris, she can still be hit by him. You can't try to get directly.
Never
in
mind.
between
I don't need to.
within
I don't
5
need to. I'm going to. Vina's going to move forward. I would like to make. How many attacks do I have again? Wait a second.
You have 2. Whatever you cast.
I need to go check the thingy. I'm going to go check the thingy. Wait a second. Okay. We're gonna make 2 attacks against him.
Okay.
Plus 10? Yeah, it's plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Forgot about your
26, 19.
both hit.
I'm going to use my thing for the glaive. I want to get like right by the side of Chris, and I'm going to, with my glaive, Vina pushes him back 10 feet. And if I can, before she does the second attack, I want to move in between the two of them, like to get in front of Chris.
Yeah.
And she is using completely like the reach of her glaive. She's trying her best to stay away from him as much as possible.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage for the two of them.
No save on the push, right?
No.
Okay.
Also, the second one. I'm gonna reduce how much he can walk by 10 feet
Okay.
because he already has the disadvantage on attacks anyway. It is 2d10 plus the modifier. That is 14 total. 2d10 plus 14. That's 23 total. I just want to check if I can do anything as a bonus action. I cannot. Okay. I did what I wanted. I just wanted to get Chris out of the way.
Okay. He is going to, because he does have 10-foot reach, so he is going to swing at you with his great axe, spinning the legendary action.
Mm-hmm. Also, Vina describing how she's fighting. Yeah, that definitely hits. Describing how she is fighting, she's definitely using. Like, she's fighting very differently than other enemies. This guy is very big. She's using more dexterity than strength.
Okay.
She's trying to be as fast as possible and just chip away at him.
Yeah, as you'll be able to like see him kind of fighting against the rest of your party. He has a lot of strength, but it's like he's already picked out places where he's going to hit. Like he's analyzed each of you before the fight began. And that's 20 points of slashing damage to Vina. Next up, after Vina, is Albatross.
Okay, I'm going to strike him, and I have to roll for that.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh god, great.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, the 16 misses.
Okay, the natural 20 is also a stunning strike because he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, let me check his con. Oh, his con's really good, but
Yeah.
he does have advantage, so then that's a straight roll. 33.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're just doing the damage. Okay, not much damage.
30 points. Jesus. Okay, it's 100. Damn. Okay.
That's the turn.
Yeah, Albatross. As you, what are your attacks are like the throwing of these spectral daggers, right?
Yeah, it's just like black mist surrounds me, and I can like shape it into attacks.
Okay. Yeah, you just see it's like a. You don't. No, you don't. I was gonna try to make like a Moon Knight reference from Marvel Rivals, but you don't play Marvel Rivals.
I know of Moon Knight.
Just like the
The
throwing
moon!
of the moon haunts you. Like just like as you're throwing, you hear the like 3 just like stabs, and you just hear him like turn back to you, but his attention is too much on the others to do anything, which means that he doesn't have a legendary action to retaliate against you.
Good.
Next up, after Albatross, is Brittany.
God damn! I'm making the first one.
19 hits.
I'm making the first one reckless.
Well, when you
Oh,
use
shit.
reckless, they're all reckless. 25
Oh.
also hits.
I wrote the same thing. Okay. 2d12 plus 6, 12. Yeah. 29. And I'm gonna teleport away. Straight up.
I will not be able to put it to hold you down. Oh no. Okay. Chris, your turn.
Okay, Chris is gonna stay behind Vina, and I'm gonna take that half cover, even if it's just half cover. And I'm gonna like peek out from like her side, and I'm just gonna shoot him. Let's see. 27 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and I get sneak attack because I'm the best.
Mhm.
So that's not that much. It's 16 damage, and I'm gonna hide behind Vina again.
I have a question. A question about the arena that we are on. We are surrounded by the gnolls with the shields, right?
Yes.
Do they only have the shields out or also spears?
Shields are like put in front of them, digging into the ground, but the spears are kind of like held at their sides.
Okay.
They're not pointed inwards. They're pointed towards the sky.
Okay. Just wanted to know, but I can still use that though.
Has anyone taken a particular like healing yet? So,
I could use it honestly.
yeah. Okay. Do just a silly little healing word.
Yeah, I'm not that hurt, but I could use some healing.
I'm gonna mute the music channel, by the way.
Yeah, you just see she has already turned, shoots, and was like, "Thank you for that." And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. As Chris's turn comes to a close, we're back to Golem. He's going to look at Chris, cocking his head. Not Chris, Vina. Just kind of like cocking his head and just gives a nod. Like, he respects the decision to push him away from Chris. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to attack you twice. That's a natural 1.
User.
The second one misses, hits, unfortunately.
No, this is with disadvantage.
So it
He has
misses.
disadvantage because he's pointing.
So that's a natural 1, and that's a 22.
Okay, the second one hits.
What's your AC?
My AC is 17.
That's another 19 points of slashing damage.
I hate doing math, dude.
He is
Except
also
the
going
drug.
to spend his third attack to do the chain lasso on Brittany.
This bitch.
So that is a 27 to hit.
Kill yourself.
That is 29 points of piercing damage. I need you to roll me a strength save.
What is my strength? One, 27. That's a 17.
17, that fails. You are pulled within a square adjacent to him. That is going to be, yeah, that'll be his turn. Next up, we've got Jack.
Yeah.
Rock his shit.
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna.
11 misses, 26 hits, 20 hits.
Okay. Yeah.
23 points, damn. Give me 1 second, just applying the damage. Okay. He is going to spend a legendary action to attack Brittany. It's a 19 to hit.
That hits. And I'm gonna use my reaction to do force damage on him. Once I remember to pull up the feat, because I just know it exists.
That is 21 points of slashing damage reduced to 10 because you're raging.
Well, I'm gonna use my reaction to make an opportunity attack against him. If he got one off.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I've
18 barely hits. That is 14. Damn.
I'm trying to remember. I know what feat it is. I just don't remember the dice. Can this load? Where is it? He needs to make a strength save.
Okay, that'll be a regular roll. 30.
Okay, he takes half.
Okay, that is 5 damage. Okay, next up is Vina. Vina,
Me.
I want you to make me a
How-
perception check really quick.
Perception.
Yes.
I'm great at those.
Go ahead and have advantage on this one.
Oh, it's gonna change a lot.
Hopefully.
Steal a -1. So let's go. 18.
18. You, as you're fighting him, you are locked into this. You don't like facing off this guy head to head. He is huge. His attacks hurt like hell. You notice 2 things. There is a band, like a bracelet, around his wrist. And number 2, you hear the beating of wings. Do you try to look to see what this beating of wings is?
Can I do that without without using anything for my turn?
I think you can
Sure.
look around without using an action. Yeah.
Do I roll for that?
No, I'd say as you look around, trying to figure out what that is. You see your dragons starting to close in.
Ours?
Yes,
Oh, they're gonna
all of
ruin
them.
everything.
But as they start to close in, you see Golem looks up, sees them too. You see he kind of chuckles. And that coming down from the mountains, flying down, enormous bird-like creatures with what looks like knolls on the top of them. Ajalon turns her head, seeing all of these, like what looks like 6, maybe 7 of these enormous birds flying down towards them. She uses her lightning breath, cuts one of the birds immediately in half, clips the wing of another one as the rest of your dragons begin to engage.
Okay, good. Nice. Anyways, whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, cool. Cool. They can do their own thing. I'm gonna do 2 attacks again. Nope, that's a 10. There you go. That's cool. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna use a little healing for myself.
Okay. As you clash with him, he's able to like kind of move your attacks out of the way with both of his
That's
weapons.
13 for me.
He does look back. He
65.
does kind of like motion like you to look back at where they're fighting. It says, "You seek the Sky Reavers. Even if you win this, they won't let you take the throne."
Oh, shut up! You're the most boring thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, that's your turn. Albatross.
Oh, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack him for real. Except I'm gonna flurry of blows. Period.
Ooh.
Ooh.
24 hits, 22 hits, 19 hits.
38 damage.
Okay, you do, Golem is looking hurt.
Yay.
Cool.
Damn.
Whoa.
I've been able to clean this up a lot faster than I thought. That actually
Okay.
helps me, just because then I can move the other parts along quicker. Next up is Brittany.
This fucking bitch, bro. Does a 26 hit?
Yes, 26 hits.
Oh shit. $36. Wait, is rage damage on both of them or just one in total?
It is on all of your attacks. Every single one you hit, rage damage applies.
Okay, so I did it wrong the first time, by the way.
Also, are you hasted?
Yes.
I am! Okay, that's... let's... I'm doing it reckless, because... Why not? 17.
17 misses.
Eat shit, man. Oh,
Okay.
I don't have anything else. Oh, and I'm gonna teleport away. 40 feet away.
You can teleport 40 feet up. You can fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport 40 feet up.
Okay.
You can fly. I forgot.
Yeah, I can.
I forgot
I'm
about
awesome.
that. You can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
I can go anywhere.
Okay, that's that.
You could have used that mechanic a little bit more, honestly.
Technically, I'm always flying. I never use my walking speed. I was gonna dive down, but then somebody used a chain attack on me.
Okay. He is going to spend 3 legendary actions to he stows away the he like drops the chain lasso, holds his hand up and closes a fist, and you watch without lowering their spears the gnolls surrounding you all close in, and now this is a 30 by 30 foot arena.
That actually helps me. No problem.
Next up after that is going to be Chris.
Oh, cool. I'll give Brittany a healing. Some healing. Oh no, she's 40 feet up in the air. I can't give her cure wounds.
No.
I'll give her. Wait, let's see. What can I do? Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right, B. He says as he leaves. Damn. I will. Fuck, that's not helpful. I'll just heal. I'll heal both of them. I will heal. Asterix will get a cure wounds. Yeah, I think Asterix took more damage. I'll just give you cure wounds. Bum bum bum. But unfortunately, the healing word. Unfortunately, the healing word sucks. So it's good because it's a bonus action. That's about it.
Yeah, you're not
so-
Twee who can juice the healing to insane degrees.
Yeah, I'm also not level 16, so womp womp.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
11.
also the wrong dice channel.
Oh, my bad.
That's still 11 points healing.
That's 11 points of healing.
I'm back.
And then, I guess I'll shoot him again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
No, that's not right. 13 definitely doesn't hit.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna hide behind Vina again. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the start of Golm's turn, he is going to. You see, like he fully lets go. Like he's not using the chain lasso anymore. Vina, I need you to make me a contested athletics check with Golm as he attempts to grapple you.
Contested athletics.
Yes.
Does his poison stat help me with any of that?
It doesn't help you. It hurts him.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he has disadvantage, so that's a 17.
Athletics.
Yes, athletics.
Ugh, sheesh.
I'm gonna cutting words his.
Okay, you're cutting words.
Oh, wait for
No,
Vina to roll
that's-
first.
Yeah, no, never mind. Wait a second. That's an 18 total. Don't worry.
Okay, so that's a 19. Oh, okay. So like
Yeah, no,
as he
19.
tries to like rush you, he like tries to grab you by your snout, but you're able to just force him back. And
I'm
he's
too
going
fast.
to
I'm too small.
he's going to spend all 3 attacks on you. I'll just do. There's a 20,
20,
15, and 18.
20 hits, 15 misses, 18 hits. 2 of them
I'll
hit.
cutting words the 19.
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Okay.
either way it hits.
Never mind.
7, that one misses.
Oh, okay.
So, 8, that is 17 points of slashing damage. Man. I'm gonna be very honest. I really underestimated you guys again. Motherfucker. Okay, Jack.
Yeah.
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 Yo.
Oh boy.
Fucking over. Oh,
That was
And we
two
all
20s.
cheered.
That was
All
two
of those.
brutal critics.
all of those hit. Okay, so that is. Hold on, let me. That is
That's big damage.
14d6
Big damage, baby.
8d6.
plus your rage damage for each. And your
Wait,
strength-
what's the rage damage?
I don't know. What is it?
It's
Plus
Plus three.
it's plus 3 for each attack, so plus 9 total.
Will be plus 8 because he has a 20 in strength.
Damn, I've low-key not been doing that.
Yeah, I haven't. Dude, rage damage is like one of the few things we have, and I still don't do it.
Yeah, I kind of forget about it. And how do you even check it? Like, how do you know what it is?
It's going to show you
The
on
chart, the little
on the-
table.
Yeah.
table chart
What chart?
in the
The rage chart. It's specifically just for the
There's a
Okay.
rage chart, yeah.
rage.
Look, whatever, you guys. Anyways,
Rage damage. No, I'm not throwing shade on you. It is weird.
Okay, wait. So it's the 15, but for the nat 20s, does it double the modifier as well, or just the roll?
No, just the
Okay.
dice. And because of how I've done this, it is both of those are 6d6. So then that's 12d6 plus the 2d6 from the first one. That's 14d6.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking hurt. Oh god.
Okay, 14d6 plus 15.
It'd be 16 because it's. It would be plus 16.
Why would it be
long
plus
team.
15?
Because you have a 20 in strength. You have a plus 3 from your rage damage, making all of those plus 8 to your damage modifier. Then with that, that is 16, not 16, 24, because that's all three of them added.
Oh, 24. Perfect. 14 plus 24.
What have I created?
Wow.
He locked in for that one attack.
He was goofing around before.
Yeah.
After he finishes the attack, he like looks at his sword and he's like, "What the fuck?"
After that attack, Avina like just opens a very big smile at the Crown Taker.
You see the Crown Taker, like, as he takes the blow, he clutches at his chest. His eyes dart around. Vina, he shouts at you in Knoll. Kind of, as he, like his like, gaze kind of goes across all the rest of you. He says, I am king. I am lord. I've killed better than you 10 times over. I can't die, not here.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Can I make? I would like to make. Main action. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast, 2 of them.
Okay, go ahead.
It is. What's this? 226.
Those hit.
2d10 plus 6. That's a 9. Oh, that was a bad roll. Anyways,
Not all very bad at all.
as a bonus action, I'm going to make one attack with my glaive.
Okay.
That's 10. That's natural 20.
I knew you'd roll a natural 20. What is wrong with these characters?
21. That's 2 8s. Is he dead? Yes or no?
Why is he
on,
thinking
Rizwan.
about it?
Do this. How do you want to do this?
Vina, as he screams at her, she is going to like very, very like cocky walk forward after Jack's hit, and she kind of like taps him on the shoulder as she walks by. She's going to move forward, and much faster than the Crown Taker due to her smaller size. She is going to open her hand, one blast directly on his face, moves behind him, another one directly on his back, and while he is kind of blind and kind of like thrown off his feet because of it, Vina is going to grab his lower jaw. And she's going to look him right in the eyes. Here's a truth about you, Crown Taker. With the other hand, she is going to reach up and grab his crown. And I'm going to kindly take it off his head. You're no king. You got far and you shot your shot, but you completely missed the mark. For all of your tough talk, you never picked a real fight. You're no king. You lack finesse. You lack style. And most importantly, I'm prettier than you. And I'm going to remove his lower jaw.
Alright.
And I'm going to lift up the lower jaw to everyone in the room as his body kind of just falls forward in front of me. I also, as soon as his body falls to the ground, Venus starts to kind of walk climbing up of it, so she can look down at everyone.
As you take his jaw, you hear him say through this. It is it doesn't even seem like words at first. You just hear.
I couldn't. Sorry, I can't understand you. Could you speak up?
He does not repeat himself as he dies.
He doesn't
What
seem
the
so
fuck?
he's too dead for that.
He was barely able to hold on to consciousness before he died.
I want to just analyze the room as he falls down. How are the noodles?
Okay. Roll an insight check for me, Vina. You're better at those. I forgot about that.
I am better at those at the moment. 17.
17. That's good. You don't hear any cheers as they're looking to each other. You hear mumbles like, "Do we follow one so small?" And then you hear from the door bursting out
I
that
want to make my speech.
that little knoll that you guys saved. You hear her look to you, and she
hear her look?
roars in
Oh.
this cheering motion.
Oh.
Everyone looks to her, and some of them, pressured by her own passion, start to raise fists in the air. You are given the floor.
I want to. I throw the crown in front of me, to the ground. And I kind of raise my hand for everyone to be silent. And the kind of maniacal happiness that she has on her face kind of disappears into a more serious one. Do you know why Nul's never had a real kingdom? Why do the other species always seem so ahead of us? It's because you're all morons! Just look at yourselves picking fights with other tribes, Nul eating Nul, where our enemies grow fat! You all have been picking easy fights, just like the Crown Taker your entire lives! Morons and cowards, the lot of you. The likes of Lorne, the likes of Cedric wish to use us to empower themselves. But we were never meant to serve. We were meant to master the world. Stick with me. None of you shall ever be hungry again. Stick with me, and I will give you the world. From the ruins of a failed attempt, I will usher in a new era of brimstone and gold that will bless the modern ages and all ages yet to come. And I gesture to my friends to kind of like move forward with me, like take a step forward with me.
Brittany's floating down.
Oh,
No rush floating down either.
Time.
Like
Yeah, I
you're
don't-
like a leaf falling from a tree.
Now, we must rush. As the dragons approach, they risk ruining our plans, our only shot. We need organization. Bring me your leaders. Who is in control besides him? And I point to the ground at the Crown Taker.
You
Let's
do.
establish a democracy.
I'd
Yeah.
say before we do this, Vina,
Yeah.
I want you to make me. I'm gonna let you choose
Mm.
persuasion or performance check.
I believe I have better persuasion. Can I have advantage? Not advantage. The thing for
Bardic.
my friends.
You can have a D3.
Actually, I want to force an actual 20.
Okay.
I hadn't used my
Oh.
inspiration.
Okay, forcing a natural 20. So there's a reason why I why I asked you to roll. Not just because of them. I would like you to look in general. I had these stats laid out that I was going to explain to you of how your tribe was going to function. In a short term, not a long term. Originally, your support was at 3 after killing Golem. For the natural 20, your support goes all the way up to 6.
Good enough.
As they kind of look to each other, you see the massive gnolls all in their armor and with their spears and shields. You see one of them with not too much taller than the rest of them, but in this kind of like more ornamental armor, like with engravings and embossings on them.
Mm-hmm.
He gives a nod, and then he turns.
I have
and he will.
no. I have a question. What is
ahead,
the
ask your
name of the city? Rika, not Rika. Kane. Forgot his name.
Reckon?
Kane Reckon.
Kane Reckon?
Yeah, that one. Where is he from again?
He's from Inmouth.
Okay. Right now, they wish to murder all of you. But I have a plan. You, the ones in control, separate the tribe in groups, each for one of you equal, and you find me in what's the city's name?
In Inmouth.
In Emeth. Pretend to disband. You each go in your separate ways and then sneak your way up to there. I will find you, and we will continue with our plan.
Okay. You see what looks like these were very high. These are like very high-ranking guards, like almost like Golem's honor guard. He gives a nod, and he immediately breaks out to like start doing what you've asked.
I wanna reach down. The thing that the Crown Taker had on his arm. Can I take that?
The chain.
Nah, is that what it was?
The bracelet.
That you
It was a
described?
bracelet.
Oh, the bracelet. Okay. As you take the bracelet, it does kind of like thrum with this kind of power.
Mhm.
You don't know exactly what it does.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. And
I guess
pretty sure you don't have
identify
the
on it.
identify spell. Oh, you do have an identify. Okay. I did not expect for you guys to take that. Give me a second to go grab it.
Now.
We're kleptomaniacs, Bismarck.
Yeah.
And Vina is a clever bitch. She knows stuff. She wanna know everything.
Okay, give me like 1 second. I have to find the because I made a whole thing for like possible things you guys could get, and this one's deep in there.
I like being a kleptomaniac.
This is a special item, like something I made myself. It is a modified bracers of defense. Meant to be kind of like put down into a kind of like just band around the wrist. This one, while wearing this bracelet, you gain a +2 to AC. It is not affected if you are wearing armor or not using a shield.
Wait, what does it do?
It is basically the bracelet. It's an attunement. It will just give you a +2 to your AC.
So it's armor of defense or bracers of defense, except you can wear armor.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. That's perfect for me, actually.
Yeah.
I will not put it on yet, though. It might be useful for someone else in the group also.
Okay.
Because I'm a fighter. I can use heavy armor if I want to. So let's see. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I give out the order for them to like fake disband and just gather themselves close to that city.
Okay.
Can you write down the name so I can write it down?
The name of the
city.
Of the city.
Yeah. I didn't have it in my notes.
There.
Inmouth.
It's a similar. I kind of used a
Inmouth.
random like name generator for this, and when I like made it, it's like that's very close to fucking like
Crystal Wall.
to Innsmouth
Oh, I was thinking.
from H.P. Lovecraft. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna use it.
I was thinking of Dirtmouth from Hollow Knight.
I was thinking of like you put it in your mouth. It's in mouth.
Yeah.
Well, technically, let me go back to look at the.
Technically,
That looks like something I would misspell on accident.
Innsmouth
like-
is close to the Central Sea, so
The singer?
yeah.
of the continent. Anyways, so yeah, the dragons, they seem to be starting to wrap up the fight with those giant birds. Do you try to communicate with Riken down on your bond?
We're done here.
And he's like he's still fighting one. Like he manages to duck under as one tries to dive for him. He reaches up, grabbing onto the wing with both arms, latching on with his mouth as he tears the wing off and sends a glob of lava to envelop the thing's head. And he kind of sends down the bond. I apologize. I was not able to keep Ajalon from trying to get involved.
You did well enough. Inform her that we have succeeded.
Crown Taker's dead.
Yes.
Okay. You see like the rest of the dragons are all fighting. The only one that seems to be a little bit like you see Taln is attached to Ajalon's tail. And as like one of them tries to go, he runs up her tail, kind of like expanding to the size of a small horse. He jumps over, tackles the knoll off of the edge, and tears the thing's throat out before throwing the body back down. Just the rest of them are still fighting, but you just see like Ajalon, her head whip over to him, look back down to you all. You see like steam escape her nose as they begin to start killing the last two. as they kind of wrap this up, finally killing them, Agilon and the rest of them set outside of the city. And they kind of cock their heads looking down to the rest of you.
Mhm. The mission is done.
Agilon says, I heard the Crown Taker is dead.
Yes, he is.
job.
Also, I'm keeping the jaw.
Okay.
I have it in my hands.
Okay. Agilon gives a nod and says, and now we are to report back to Lunamore War College, as is customary. And you see she does kind of like look over, and you see already they're starting to disperse.
Mhm.
The Red Maw tribe is starting to disperse, and she says, I had assumed you would try to take command of it. I respect it.
My kind are simple people. They would never listen to someone like me anyways.
Such is the language of brutes. And she leans down and says, all right, mount up. We have to get back before Lorne believes you went off mission.
Mhm.
So you all mount up onto your dragons, flying back. You guys sat down to rest. I'm gonna be so real. Nothing happens. No other bandit hives are trying to fuck with you because of how easily you guys killed the other one.
We sent a message.
Yeah, you sent a message. Yeah, one survived, even with the rest of them. As you all head back now, with just like under a day left, Brittany, I would like for you to make me a Constitution save as you feel power run down your body.
Finally.
Where is my character sheet? Multitasking, guys. It's a 7.
7.
A +7, not a 7.
14. It is a DC 15. You feel
Can I add a D3 to that?
you can if you want to.
To myself. Jeez.
Oh, just enough.
Just enough. There we go.
You're not stunned. You feel the power rush down you as your signet awakens. Here is yours. It is the shortest one, but also is not the most powerful, but one of.
Voice videos.
Yep, and the fate table is my own custom table.
Cool.
Good God, there is some crazy shit. There is some crazy shit on here. Not crazy powerful, crazy as in just crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Crazy ones.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A room with rats.
Rats make me crazy.
Okay.
Voices.
As you guys begin to, you guys fly back, landing on the flight field. You do see Lorne with R&R kind of positioned nearby. You see he's talking to another person, a woman, golden blonde hair, golden eyes. It's his daughter, August, and she looks fucking rough. Like, her hair is not kept well. Her eyes are still like, red. And like, as you guys finally sat down, she just turns and storms off away from him.
Can I have done something during the trip with my little crafting thingies?
Absolutely.
Vina turned the Crown Taker's jaw into a collar. The much larger jaw is just hanging beneath her neck.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty easy to do.
I wanted to do that with Azag, but he survived.
Well, you guys spared him. So yeah. Also, something you do notice, like as the jaw, you didn't bother noticing it before. More like I didn't bother to bring it up. There are about 3 gold teeth
Nice. You can say that.
on this. You all sit down and you see August kind of storming off. Lorne kind of sighs as he holds the cane down in front of him. He turns back as you all land and says, "The mission is a success."
Did you ever doubt us?
Well, it's been roughly, and you see he pulls out like, what, and you see like he like pulls out this kind of like magic stone that like reads the time. It's like, it was about a 3-day journey. I expected that to take over a week. At least know how to make things quick. Well, and he looks over towards Ajlan and says, "Anything important about the rest of the Mole tribes?" She says, "They are disbanding. They're breaking up into multiple other tribes. They're not even bothering to stay within the town itself." And you see he kind of cocks his head and says, "Well, odd, but I suppose now we can actually use some garrison forces to handle that. Apollonius will be disappointed, but job well done. You all, I already cleared you all for the week, so you have the rest of the week off. I guess head back in and get comfortable."
Mm-hmm.
And he, as you all mount off, Jack,
Yes.
as you mount off, you feel a little bit. Your bond, it's always felt a little weird to you. Not in the sense of like it's something new. You still aren't certain what it is. You're just not used to it. It's been at least what, a month, 2 months? Something about it just feels wrong. Not like completely unnatural and wrong.
Something, I think, feels completely unnatural and wrong.
Say as you guys do go in.
Hey Jack, why'd you say that? That was kind of weird.
That's
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I thought I was thinking that.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize I said it out
Are
loud.
you okay?
Don't worry about it.
Like
I look
in
into
the
the distance.
head?
I looked into the camera.
What are you looking at?
I look into the distance harder.
Is there like something there? Looking at the wall.
Something's not right, I think, but I actually say out loud.
Something just happened. Somewhere, something just happened.
Do you need to
Something's
like
twisted,
lay
demented.
down?
I think, but I actually say out loud.
Again?
What?
You
You need to get better at
think
playing.
he needs to lay down.
I'm gonna. We're just gonna like poke like the eye, like the missing eye hole, just to kind of see, does that do anything?
That's so freaky. Why would you do
Does that
that?
do any? Maybe it fixes him. I don't know. Like...
You said open an empty eye
Jack?
socket?
Jack
That's a lot of
like
pocket.
slowly takes his fake eye out of his pocket that he purposely doesn't wear, and then he goes, "Oh my god!"
This is
And then he
fucking
sticks it in, and then he like like puts his fingers around his eyelid so it pops out and it hits Vina.
Oh my god.
Ow. I think I made him worse.
Oh.
Massive
as
prank.
you all get back into the college itself, I would like to take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Wait, guys, I feel like there was something that was gonna happen that you guys interrupted.
Nah, probably not.
No, I'm using the 5 minutes to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next.
Don't worry. I have a plan already.
Okay.
Oh,
Far ahead
God.
of you.
We're always 10 steps
Win!
ahead.
Okay. Reminder to myself: go ahead and give the bosses more HP.
Nah,
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
no one likes combat. Anyways, be right back. And we're back!
Alright. Oh.
So,
I think we brought some demons along.
first up, unless anyone wants to do anything else, I'd say the day comes to a close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have my plans. I have my my devilish plans.
Devilish plan.
I want everyone. Are we gonna take a long rest?
Yeah, that's what's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys.
I
take a long rest.
want to wait for everyone like to kind of finish their own long rests. I'd say that in Vina's room. Actually, no. I'm getting out, and I'm gonna like kind of walk through the corridor and knock on everyone's door.
Mm-hmm.
I can just knock on one door and I just move on to the next one, kind of expecting everyone to just go check it and get out.
I can't say and I'm wearing like a Scrooge McDuck fit, you know, with like the hat with the pom pom on
Yeah, a
it.
little candle.
Oh my god. Oh, what is that one robe that's like the really expensive one that's like it looks like Tool to me, but it's not Tool. And it's like kind of like not Elf, like Linda. Kind of like that one, but not that one. This is a different one. That's what Brittany's wearing.
I need all of you to get ready. We need to move on with our plans.
Ew. Anyways, fine.
And after like I wake everyone up, how is Alexander's room looking?
Alexander's room. It looks like it's undergoing construction
Mm-hmm.
to fix like the giant fucking hole in the wall when a dragon crashed through it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone currently in the room?
I'd say not right now.
But
The door is locked.
Never mind that. We can do this in Vina's room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Catherine, your dead squad mates.
I wake everyone up. I gesture for all of them to kind of follow me. And inside of my own room, I wanna speak, and I know that Cedric will hear us because he did it before. And I'm going to say to Cedric, now we can move on with our plans. And I kind of expect him to at least hear it.
You do hear him speak, but you all hear him, and he says, "Finally." And in the corner, you see what looks like a translucent, like astral projection of Cedric.
I have already moved the pieces. I'm here to make a proposition.
Go on.
I notice that in your collection, you have a young dragon, an adult dragon, but you're missing the most important one, correct?
Most important one. You're talking of an ancient dragon.
Perhaps. First, though, I require assistance. Well, me and my companions. I want Inmouth.
You want the city of Inmouth?
Mm-hmm. Already got forces on the way. And I would really appreciate your assistance.
Well, the two are almost ready, so...
I do know you can make portals, so transportation for us shouldn't be that difficult, correct?
No, it wouldn't be, though. I'd have to teleport to here first. It's awfully difficult to do it when you're astral projecting.
Acceptable.
So, let me just understand this. you want my help in getting Enmith.
In
What
return,
do
in return, you get our assistance, the assistance of my army, and a brand new toy for your collection. But I have demands.
go on?
You, out of anyone, must know how to break a dragon bond. Forcibly.
Okay. There are tomes about this I know of.
Mm-hmm. Just looking out for Chris specifically. I
You see,
want
he
that.
does look over towards Chris and says, "Do you consent to the possibility of me breaking your bond with Ajalon?"
Chris kind of like adjusts her mask a bit, and she goes, "If need be, then yes."
Okay. Though I will warn you, this is now going to take a lot more out of me than if I were to break, say, Vina and Riken. An ancient dragon's bonds are more powerful than all the others, especially Ajalon. Still need a full ritual instead of just a spell. So,
Shouldn't be too difficult for someone so skilled as you.
oh, don't butter me up. It's not going to do you much good.
Don't butter me up. Stop it.
Stop it!
Stop, you flatter. Bruh.
He looks around and says, "So, in exchange for me giving you Inmith, I get Ajalon."
Correct.
Okay. Demand of my own, though. As of right now, I want to sign a proper contract. Less. This one we have right now between Inmith and Ajalon, we'll leave that at a, how do you say? We'll leave that verbal. This one, I want a written argument that neither of us are going to interrupt the other's plans. I have my own things I need to do in Myth. You have your own things you need to do. No hostilities between us.
Mm-hmm. May we know what you want in Imith?
Simple. There is an ancient temple lying beneath the crown center of the very city, which, coincidentally, is the grand villa that the High Lord lives. If I get access to that temple, unlimited access, that is all. That is all I need. Give me access there, everything. And for you all, whatever you want, I won't interrupt at all. You want to take the city? That's fine.
Acceptable. After we both get our parts, we can part ways or be free to continue our collaboration however we want. Acceptable?
Acceptable. And you do, like, as he takes a step forward, a second step forward, you see him fully, you see this giant portal open up, like, right before him. Then the real Cedric walks out. He waves a hand, and you see this parchment with this bright blue liquid in a, like, ink container with a feather in it.
Mm-hmm.
And as he hurriedly scrawls down, he signs himself, and then he holds it to you to sign.
I'm signing it, and in the contract, is it written like the terms and conditions?
Yes.
I want to be specifically the wording that I used.
Okay.
It is until both of our parts are done. We have We do not get into each other's ways until we get what we specifically want. I want Inmouth, he wants a temple.
Okay.
And then after that, we're free to continue or stop collaborating with each other.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything. You do like check over everything he's written down for foul play, loopholes, anything. I'd say you don't find anything. This seems a very honest contract.
Do we all sign it?
That depends.
Uh,
This could just be a thing between Vina and him.
that could be just me. That could be just me. That could be just me. That could be just me.
Okay.
So what are the how this contract works?
The
Is
contract.
it like you?
I
It's like you
received the
can't-
city. I received the city. We
No,
take.
I know how that works. I'm talking about like, is it like a magical contract or just a
I-
regular one?
I imagine it is.
Vina, make me a Arcana check.
I rather cast Identify.
Okay. This is what's called the Ink of
Everyone.
Bonding.
Hmm.
This ink will bind you, your whatever magic you have in your body, to the terms of this contract. If it is violated by like, let's say Vina breaks a part of it, your magic, which is a connection to your soul, will lash against your soul.
Mhm.
So you will basically take damage or even die from it.
Mhm.
Same with Cedric.
Very well.
Okay.
So
Um,
what is the agreement again?
The agreement
The-
is Cedric will help us until Inmouth belongs to me, and in turn he gets access to the temple. The temple is his to do whatever he wants. After that, the contract is done.
Okay.
Okay.
He goes ahead and he waves his hand again. The thing poofs, not like out of existence, but to somewhere else. And he gives you a nod and says, when would you like to start this? I imagine when your forces reach in proper.
Correctly.
No, think about there. Sky Reavers are dead, so can't use them. It'll be about a week since you're moving, because Golem got a pretty large amount of gnolls, so it's gonna take them a little while.
We have more than enough time for that. I actually would like to, and I move, and in a typical Vina style, I'm going to move like uncomfortably close. I actually would like to learn more. You see, we don't really know a lot about you, and you seem like a very interesting, smart person.
You want to know more about me as a...
Of
Is this Vina flirting?
I have to say...
If Cedric wants to interpret it that way, sure. Whatever
Oh,
works
boy.
to convince him.
out of your entire group,
You're the sexiest.
I'm the
by
prettiest.
far are the most intriguing.
Sexy. Oh.
You are the
What's
hottest.
going on here?
Okay. And you see he looks to the rest of you and says,
He said that right in front of all the rest of us. He was like, you specifically.
All the rest of
he,
you are
he,
boring as
he
fuck.
openly did that. And
I
he
flip him
said,
off. I give him a thumbs down.
I have single tier.
For real.
Cedric does look to the rest of you and say, "All right, that's fine. Oh, you don't have a chair in here." And he reaches back into the portal, which was still open, and he pulls a chair through, and sat it down and takes a seat, kind of putting his right leg up on top of his left, and he says,
Okay.
"Ask your questions." And he snaps his fingers, and the portal behind him closes.
First, power isn't acquired and hoarded just for the sake of having it. What is your objective? seems a bit counterintuitive to attack the school to only get one dragon.
I'll be honest with you, since we are working together for now. When I was very young, my father, he very much enjoyed experimentation, finding new ways to do things. He let it get to his head, and he decided he wanted to experiment with Void. He thought that he could manage it, that he could control it. Unfortunately, it backfired because he was a fucking moron, killing him and blighting my mother. I, fortunately, was left out of that. And I came to a bit of a realization from that. I remember reading the old stories of the old heroes, where they would fight monsters to enormous monsters, sizes of buildings, sometimes even a city. What happened to those heroes? What happened to the people who brought this world actual hope? I decided that I was going to make a new era where we would need heroes. Not where having them is convenient, not where having them is this grand thing for the nobility to show off. They fought for the people. They fought for those downtrodden. They taught others that, hey, maybe check to make sure you're not a fucking idiot when you do things. I don't want to be a hero. Because I don't think that they're going to come about in my age, and I don't want to be one. My goal is to bring about such an utter calamity that heroes are necessary. And if that involves making any waves towards Vina, making you the leader of all gnolls upon Talsar, so be it. If that involves making any of you world leaders, I'll take it.
Vina seems like slightly confused. Huh. What do you mean, making us? Putting us in control?
Well, judging by what I've seen from the rest of you as you've climbed your way through this college, you don't exactly look like the best people to put in charge.
I would be wonderful in charge. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
That is... Okay.
So humble, too.
Yeah, so humble.
You speak of us as if we were some kind of monsters.
Being a monster, or... what's the story term? Villain? Being a villain is, even a hero, is all about perspective.
A villain? How are we villains?
Well, such as the... what happened with Alexander, some of the killings that have no reason that I've observed.
Alexander threatened us and he was a liability. And we only acted in self-defense in all occasions where we attacked someone.
Also, didn't you plan to kill like 40 people or something in the school?
50, which you all thanked me with, which you all thanked me. I have to thank you all because you all helped me. Well, technically I was forced to send a lot of people there to get it to work. Sadly, the void calls have cut off from me for now, but either way, yeah, because I don't... My thing, I have my reason. I don't need to excuse myself. Not to people who don't or will not understand.
I understand completely.
You're
Yes,
not
I do.
dumb.
I'm actually incredibly impressed with your findings. You succeeded where your father couldn't. You've conquered the void.
You see, he kind of cocks his head towards you and says, I don't think conquered is the right word, but
Yes, you did. You control the
you.
Voidborn. You, more than anyone, are a master in the subject. It makes me wonder how.
hard work and a lot of trial and error. Oh, I managed to dilute most of the trial and error into just a few basic points.
The Voidborn. I have a question. The Void
Ask.
creatures. How do you make them? It seems like you have almost an endless supply of them.
Getting a lot of the Void Blight to create some of the blighted creatures. Most of them are just people that turn out to straight. But making the blighted is a endeavor all in of itself. I was able to get quite a bit before I had to use them on threshing. They are created by finding that sweet spot between too much or too little blight. Adding too much will change their bodies entirely. There's nothing I can take control of. There's nothing I can latch onto. Because the void is inherently nothing. Though, I still wonder why, if it's nothing, it can be something. It's confusing. But if you substantiate it, you can direct it like digging parts out to make a river. Because over time, rivers expand. They curve more. Take a shovel and dig out a trench. You can make that river straight again. That's kind of how using the Voidborn works. You make a simpler path for them to go down, and they'll take it.
And how exactly do you control that kind of power?
The shovel, in no other words, is mostly sheer magical potential. You need to have both the mind. You mostly need to have the mind to force them to obey your will. Having a strong willpower does this, but also knowing how to control them, knowing how to manipulate the destructive tendencies of the void can also work. Some of them I don't have full control over. Some of them I just direct. I point them in a direction and they'll go destroy something.
I want to make an insight check on what he said, what he just said, specifically trying to get kind of more of an insight on what he means.
Okay.
Like Vina would have more of an internal understanding of what that means. That's what I say.
Okay.
Okay, insight. 13. I'm gonna add another 10 for that.
Okay.
Oh, that
10,
23.
As he's trying to explain how utilizing Void Blight works, you are picking up on it, but this does seem like a very complicated process, and even you're starting to marvel at how he's able to control all of them. Something strikes you. It doesn't seem like it's just him. It seems like he's fabricated something to do the directing, to do to make all of it much easier for him. Like that explanation, like the river curving as the years pass, then digging a trench out to straighten it. You think he's made something that will direct him with certain commands.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the digging, using that magic to make that pathway to get an easier control.
Mm-hmm. So now I know what to look for. Nice. Um, delightful. I believe that's enough. I also believe you know enough about us that you don't really have any questions.
I have some, but I know I won't get many answers from them. Mainly,
Energy suit you shy.
including that one, and he gives a nod towards Chris. I don't think I'm going to get
Never
anything
mind.
out of you, so I'm not even going to bother.
That's smart.
All right, well, I now have to spend the week. I think I want to try getting more black orcs. Having shock troopers to press in from other sides could help disorganize them. If you guys can, for the rest of the week, in between when I'm managing everything, if you can convince Apollonius to remain up here, that will make this 20 times easier.
Of course.
The Third Army goes south. I genuinely think most of your army's gonna be fucked. And he snaps his fingers. You see the portal open up. He kicks the chair back through it, and walks in. He does kind of look back. Gives Vina a smile, waves, and the portal closes behind him.
As he leaves, Brittany flips him off. Just saying.
Making a deal with the devil. That's kind of it. That's all I had.
Okay.
Now it's to wait for the next part of the plan.
Okay. I'd say, because this was something I did want to do, but Vina,
Yes.
the next night you fall asleep. Your mind drifts elsewhere. You are in a hallway of stone and wood, like a castle. As you look down the hallway, you see nothing but stained glass depicting certain scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You look to your left and you see what looks like a scene of you holding the crown taker's crown up, donning it on your head. You look to your right and you see like a continuation of it. You see pointing your glaive as your forces surge towards Lunamore War College itself. Fires in the background. Take a step forward, looking to the other ones. You see a different one. One of August shoving a blade through your chest. Her body covered in cuts and blood as you see bodies surrounding the two of you. You have no crown on your head, but all you can see on her face is anger.
This is a dream, right?
This is a dream.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can I force my will onto the dream?
Forcing your will, I'm gonna need you to make me a wisdom check for this.
Wisdom check. Just straight wisdom.
Yeah, straight wisdom.
Oh, that's bad.
You are completely unable to.
I want to add a 1d10. Fuck.
5 doesn't. I'd say as you're trying to force it to show you something. Like, almost like you're telling it to get to the point. But it resists you. As you look to your right to see the other image in stained glass, it shows what looks like you. You have a knee bent before a dragon. You are not even the size of its smallest.
I want to Eldritch Blast the same glass.
As you Eldritch Blast it, you shatter it, and you're ripped into it. You are in a field, fire burning all around you. You're clutching your glaive, but it's not made of bone, it's made of metal. Sleek, slender metal. You're not wearing what you normally would. This seems some kind of like metal scale mail armor. You look to your right, you shove that glaive through this man's throat, out the back, and you twist it, breaking the neck. And as you pull it out, you see other gnolls fighting around you with what look like humans. A voice whispers into your head. Not Riken. Something deeper, and something that not just kind of shakes you. Yes, my vassal. Kill them all.
Out of my head! And I'm going to use control flames on the flames around me. And I'm going to completely engulf myself in fire.
As the fire begins to close around you, you feel that burning flame as just this whole heat just takes over you. You catch flame. You hold that glaive, that metal glaive, stained almost entirely red with blood. Starts to melt. Not because of the fire. Everything starts to disappear, starts to melt into you. The pain of molten metal on your body is excruciating. You start to scream.
I would rather burn than bend the knee. And I'm going to continue like pushing the fire into myself.
You hear people shouting, but they are not shouting Vina. They are shouting a name you only know in mythology. I'm going to type it in lore and stuff.
Nora.
It's Nora.
Nora!
Chaperone.
Take your Rowan! Take your Rowan!
Jacob Rowan is real!
That is the name of what you know as of the first Gnoll. One of the most, what your people claim as the goddess of all Gnolls. As your eyes begin to close from the pain, as this body starts to die, everything is black. And you see the faintest of that impossibly huge dragon looming down on you. Did you forget the deal you made? Power for servitude.
I'd never make it. I'd never make it. This would never happen. This isn't real. Can I try to impose my will again?
Go ahead and make me another wisdom check, this time with advantage.
Oops. Wisdom. Adding
14.
the d10.
Add that d10. 19. You feel like your will is starting to take shape. Your armor that you wear in the real life, the glaive appearing in your hand as you stand defiant against whatever this dragon is. And he says, "Little Vina, your ancestor made a deal so long ago. She served me. The Void."
Ain't nothing little about me. And I'm going to reach my hand forward. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast again, but directly at him this time.
As you force that power into your hand, he simply looks over and says, Don't die against the Red King. I would hate to lose such a valuable vassal. And that power erupts out of your hands more than you thought you could summon. And you wake up with a start. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
In the next episode of Dragon Ball Z,
Next episode of Dragon
Vile.
Ball Z.
the Vile 5 takes a city.
The Vile 5 goes to war! Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Okay. My plans, my devious plans.
Yay.
Session over, correct?
Yes, session is over.
Yippee.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, stream.